Awesome. Hey guys, how are all of you? And I am so nervous right now and excited both, I would say, because last time we faced technical difficulties, and I would like to start by saying a huge thank you to the entire team who's helped me, and hopefully we won't face it again. So first of all, I would like to express gratitude to all of you guys who were patient when last time we faced some technical difficulties, and I hope all of you are ready to create something super awesome with me today. Good evening, my name is Niharika and welcome to Camp K12 TV. For the ones who are new, a quick recap on what's Camp K12, what's Camp K12 TV. So we are an online school, guys. We teach 21st century skills to kids from grade 1 to grade 12, and one of the major skills that we teach is coding, but we teach many other things. We have online workshops with dance, music, and doodling and arts and Vedic math and so many things, right? So everyone go check out our Facebook community page where students, the super artists or coders or super awesome kids from our community post their creations that they learn in the workshops. And today we are going to have a coding masterclass where we are going to create an app. And I'm really hoping that all of you guys are excited to create an app with me, because very few times do we create apps, right? And we are going to create something very simple, which is a music app, right? So I'm going to request all of you guys to just take 2 minutes and go and quickly install Camp K12 app if you haven't. The reason being is because it's a masterclass with me. I have come in with a gift. So what exactly is this gift, guys? So this gift is basically the person. I'm going to keep asking questions, right? And I do that a lot, you guys know. I'm going to keep asking questions and you guys have an option to answer those questions on the Camp K12 app. And the person who gives correct answer to all the 3 questions will get to actually be my super coder of next week. So guys, basically the one who wins today's competition is going to come and teach on the Camp K12 TV platform to everyone else with me and teach something exciting like all my other super coders, right? So guys, please install the Camp K12 app and let's all of us try our hand out at creating a super fun music app, okay? So I'm not going to delay anymore. I'm going to quickly go to a platform called Thunkable, which we are going to use today to create a fun music app. In the meantime, everyone else join our Discord community as well, because that's where I am there. That's where Anshul sir is also there, and you guys, there are like so many other super coders who publish their projects and also create and discuss fun stuff related to technology, and will gradually move on to other things as well, right? So everyone, Facebook community, Camp K12 app and Discord. Once you're done with all of that, we'll start with our today's app, which is on Thunkable. Cool, so let's get started. Let me see if I can share my screen and if I can take us to Thunkable. Okay, let's just share the screen with my YouTube thingy. Okay, wow, you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. Cool, so let's go to Thunkable. This is a platform, guys, which we can use to create fun apps. I already have an account here. If you don't have an account, then you can sign up. So I'm going to quickly log in and let's see where Thunkable takes us. Okay, which is a blank screen. Cool, let's see, where are we here? Cool, so let's try and sign up instead. Interesting. Cool, so guys, what I am going to do is I am going to try and log into Thunkable. In the meantime, everyone, we are going to add a link to the description, and it would be great if all of you guys just go and check it out. And I'm going to let's just go and try on the incognito window to see if we are able to access Thunkable there. I'm not sure if you can see my screen, so I'm going to share it again once I am able to log in through that. So give me 1 second. Cool. Guys, in the meantime, how about we just start with, oh great, I'm actually able to. So while I'm doing this, how about we start with our super awesome competition. Cool. So let's log in here. Cool. Awesome. So guys, we are going to create a music app today, and I'm going to just go to create new app, and I'm just going to name it. So let's just call it Camp K12 TV music app. Okay, and I'm just going to say create. Cool. So everyone else, how about you guys code along with me? It is not a very fancy app that we are creating. We are creating the step one to a very exciting and basic music app. So it would be great if all of you guys just quickly go to Thunkable and code with me. Once you guys are here, I'm going to give us 2 minutes for all of you guys to come here. In the meantime, what we are going to do is we are going to try and check out all your responses. So how about all of you guys go to the app and just say hi, so I can see if I am able to see your responses to the question that I'm going to ask. And while you're doing that, please quickly go to Thunkable and stay on the screen. Okay, so this is like a basic screen. I'm going to keep myself here. I'm hoping that all of you guys will be able to see me. Okay, so this is like the screen of Thunkable. What exactly is happening here for people who haven't used Thunkable is there are two parts to it. There's a design mode. I love creating apps. I'll tell you why. Because apps lets you like play with creativity, right? I mean, imagine being able to create your own simple app like a calculator. And well, I love fluorescent colors. I'm weird that ways. I'm sure many of you are. And just being able to create a green fluorescent app, right? So you can actually play with the design mode, and you should, guys. I think the way your app looks, or to make it easier for the user to use, is something which we are going to learn today. Those small things on how to code properly and how to make app probably look good and make it look like let your user use it better. And then there's blocks part, guys. This is where you can actually code and you can create like proper functions to your app, like give features and functions to your app. So I'm going to go to design part and let's start. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We are going to create a basic app where I will let's say if we have a song, if I click on it, if I click on the play button, then the song sort of plays. If I click on the stop button, then the song sort of stops. And I am also going to add like a small feature where I can increase and decrease the volume of the sound using a slider. Okay, so we are going to do all of that right now on the screen. In the meantime, I'm going to quickly say hi to Vishwant, Om, Zarya Abbas, Aditya Shankar, Vansh, Daksh, Subhopriya Paul. Thank you so much everyone for saying hi here, because we are going to because I just wanted for you guys to test if you guys are like I'm able to see your responses, and you did it. So thank you so much for it. Cool. So guys, every time I look at a music player, I'm going to, so what song should I choose today? So how about all of you guys, while I sort of add few things over here, quickly message and tell me which song should I choose today for the music app. I have one song in my mind. I want to see if any one of you have the same music taste as I do. So everyone quickly use the app and quickly tell me what song would you like to add. And if at all I don't have that song, and if many people suggest it, then I'll probably even download it. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to decide how does the app look like. So I feel like when I listen to music, I really like seeing the pictures of the song, right? Like, who wouldn't want to see like a fancy poster to the song? I also like to have everything in one screen, right? I think one of the things that annoys me slightly as a person is the volume buttons on the phone. I know most of you guys find it like super convenient, but I really like to have like something on my screen which I can just quickly slide up and down, right? So I'm going to add an image. Everyone, let's pay attention to the components. I'm going to add a slider for like the music up and down, and then I'm going to add two buttons, right? I know a lot of us love those symbols of start and stop, but for some reason I want to explore something else, and I want to like name those buttons, right? So I feel like sometimes we can also create something fun where we don't really need to have like names. You can actually have some code words for your app or something. So let's try exploring that. Okay, so we're going to add 4 components. The first component is an image, the second component is a slider, and we're going to add 2 buttons. And then there are a few more things which we'll gradually explore. Okay, so let's see, where can I add an image? So I am going to quickly check here. This is where I can add a component. I can actually search it. See, this is called user experience, guys. If you see, Thunkable along with this scroller has also given me a search because they can see that in this entire screen they are not able to accommodate all the components, and they want their user to easily be able to find it, right? So keep these small things in mind when you're designing your app, right? So I'm going to see if I can click on image, and see, I got an image component. So let's add an image component here. So I have an image component. I already see a lot of you are suggesting. So there's Shape of You, Girls Like You, Avengers theme. Oh my god, I so wanted to do Avengers theme. There's Cheap Thrills, nice. And oh, there's also Minecraft Skeleton. I don't know that song, but okay. Oh, and there are 3 of you who are suggesting Believer by Imagine Dragons. Interesting. I like Imagine Dragons and their songs. So keep the suggestions coming till I'm adding components, guys, and then we'll decide what song to play. Okay. So I've added this image here. Now I want to add a slider, right? So let's see if I'm able to find a slider. So I'm just going to type slider, and here it is. So what is a slider, guys? If you can see this component, see here I can actually like move things up and down. Yeah, I will be able to once I go on a preview mode. I don't want slider at the top. Thunkable by default, when I add a new component, adds it at the top of the previous component, right? Now how do I get it down? It's easy. Can you guys see here? We are getting components added. All my components are appearing here as I add them. So I'm going to just put it, lift it, and drag it below. Yeah, so I got a slider here, right? Now I want to add buttons. Okay, now guys, an important thing about buttons is that how do you prefer, right? There's arrangement. Now if I add buttons right now normally, so what will happen is that they'll come one below the other, right? Because as you can see, that's how by default Thunkable is adding components. But I don't want that. I want it side by side, right? Obviously we'll prefer it that way, right? Imagine if you have a music system, then you have all the buttons next to each other. As a user, I prefer that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to search. Oopsie. Okay, so I'm going to see if I find something for buttons, and I see if I can have like a row or something which I can use for buttons. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so let's just try and see. Okay, I'm just going to put this up. Yeah, in layout I have a row. Yeah, so guys, what is this layout part? If you can see, layout usually helps us define how do we want to place our components, right? Now this is what we talk about user experience. I'm sure you guys would have heard about user interface and user experience, UI UX, like a very common term. It's a vast field, I would say, very interesting field as well. But here the basics is that if I am a user and I am using your app created by you as a developer, which I can't wait to use your apps, guys. So I should be able to, it should be easy for me, right? I should love using it. I should download it because it is a good experience, right? And it looks great as well. So these layouts help us define how do I place things on my app, or how do my app look, how does it look like, right? So I'm just going to quickly add like a row here. As you can see, now again it got added at the top because that's how Thunkable does it. What I'm going to do is I am going to just add it at the bottom. Okay, now what am I going to do in this row? So guys, can you imagine why is it like row? Why is it called row? Because you know tables, right? When you're like, so columns are vertical and rows are horizontal, right? So row ensures that you have like a horizontal arrangement. Yeah, so now what am I going to do is I'm going to find the button. So in user interface, I have a button. So I'm going to add one button, which is like a button 1, and I'm going to add one more button, which is like a button 2. See, so now these buttons are next to each other. Yeah, so now we have all my components on the screen. Yeah, and I obviously it looks really weird. That is because we'll have to change its properties. Okay, so we are going to do that soon. In the meantime, I really want to see what is the final verdict on the song. And I feel like, oh my god, so we have Vishwant who said believer, we have Aarti who said believer, we also have Akshit who said believer. So there are like almost 3-4 people who are saying believer by Imagine Dragons, and I think I should have one of Believer's poster and song somewhere on my system. I had to write Girls Like You only, but I feel like since most of you want Believer, I think I can fetch that somewhere. Okay, so let's probably go with Believer. And okay, I'm going to add it. But you guys should definitely when you're create your own songs. Like just create a app for whichever song you like. And just download an image which is like a poster and a mp3 version of that song. Okay, so that's like a prerequisite for you guys to create an app. Okay, so the first thing, guys, which is like the most important thing before adding our components here, is to understand is when I code, right? See, as you can see, I've added components, but look at their names. The ones who've already code understand and know that naming convention is very, like, what do you name your components in block coding, or what do you name your variables or functions in text-based coding is very important. That helps you remember and that helps you code better, right? So we have to change all the names, correct? So how are we going to do that? So for an image, as you can see here, there are properties of the image. Here I can rename it. So I'm, instead of calling it image1, I'm going to call believer poster, because we are going to now do it believer, right? Yeah, so we are going to basically use the song believer, right? For slider, I am going to name it volume control, maybe. I don't know, it is up to you guys, but I'm going to just say volume control. Then I am going to just say for row, I am just going to say horizontal arrangement, guys, because what is it helping? It's helping me with placing buttons horizontally, so I should be able to understand, right? So I'm just going to say horizontal arrangement. That's like too big of a, oopsie, spelling mistake. Okay, let's just call it horizontal because it's becoming too big. And I am going to, for button 2, which one's my button 2? I'm just going to say play song. Yeah, you can name it something different, guys. I'm just being boring right now. You should be fancy. What's the point of having like buttons instead of images if you're not able to make it exciting? So name something fun. I'm just going to say stop or pause song. Okay, stop song. Okay, this is, just don't be boring like me. Okay, be exciting, have some fun. And if you have any suggestions for the names of the buttons, use app, guys. Why not? Okay, cool. So this is where I am going to, because I just named it, I'm going to open up the first question for the quiz, guys, because now I'm going to add poster and we'll again get lost in creating and beautifying our app. So I'm going to open up the first question of the quiz, guys, which is it's like a common sense sort of question, and you can even go to Thunkable and check as well. That I have a component which says row 1, which I have used a layout, right, which I have used because I want to place buttons side by side, right? What do you think can I use if I want to place buttons one above the other? Yeah, it's like many one above the, like I don't want to just use, there has to be something like row. So what layout component can I use if I want to place something one above the other? And go to Thunkable, explore, use your common sense and put up on the app what do you think is the answer to this. Okay, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with designing the image. Now how do I design it, guys? I am getting so many I would say responses from you guys for the songs, and you guys are actually talking to me through app, which is great. I would really love to do it. Daksh, just a quick, because you just messaged on app, a quick suggestion, we are using Thunkable, not MIT's App Inventor. The component that you've mentioned is present on MIT's App Inventor. How about you quickly search what's its sister component in Thunkable, because you're correct, but the name is wrong. So I'm going to give you one more chance to quickly go, and I see so many people who are answering correct and so many who might want to recheck. So guys, quickly answer. In the meantime, I'm going to upload a picture. So let's just say, oopsie, yeah, source file. I'm going to upload an image. Let's see if I have. Okay, this looks really bad. Yeah, I have it. Okay, let's see if I'm able to upload it. Okay, hey, my image is here, though I am not able to see it because it's like so small. So we have to change the size of my image, guys, and this is where properties help. So Zayed is like really excited. Quasi Syed is really like stuck on Minecraft. Dude, you can do Minecraft, trust me. If you want Minecraft, let's go and let's do Minecraft. I don't have it right now saved, but after this, just go and explore the app and create something related to Minecraft theme song. So I'm going to change its size. I'm going to put both to percentage, height and width, guys. You can change the height and width of any component. I'm going to try changing the height to 70%. Whoa, is that too much? No, I think this is fine. Okay, let's keep it. Let's see what happens to the width and then let's decide. I'm going to try and width for 90%. Okay, guys, pause. What exactly have we done with this height and width? The height is 70% of total screen and the width is 90% of the total screen. Yeah, so it's obviously different. So which is why 70 seems bigger than 90, but I think this looks fine. I also want to add, I want to change the names of these buttons, right? So let's go to button, play song button. And here I have named the button to play song, and here can you see the text? So I'm going to just name it play song. Yeah, again, don't be boring, guys. I'm just being super boring and lazy. Please do something exciting. Message me what exciting thing do you want. Give me ideas. Save me from being boring. Okay, and I'm just going to say stop song. Okay, cool. So we have like a play song, we have a stop song button, and we have this slider. Now something is missing, right? An important aspect, and that's the song, right? We don't have the song, we haven't uploaded it. Now how do we do that? That happens through an invisible component, guys. In Thunkable, there are like few invisible components that you can explore. So I am going to click on sound because I want to add a sound, and see, I'm just going to pull and drag and drop it anywhere. So see, it's come down because you can't see it. So we have everything here. How about we preview it? When I preview it, I'm hoping it works. Yeah, okay, great. Awesome. So see, this is how my app looks like, and it doesn't look good because the slider is too close to the image. And the image is also weird. So let's just go back and maybe try and fix it. So I'm just going to go here quickly to the slider, and what I can do is I can add some space between the slider and the image. And how do I do that is, you see there's a margin here. So at top I'm just going to say 30. I don't know, let's see how much space. If I go to preview, then that's weird. It should ideally be added here. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test it on my phone, guys, and you guys can also do it. You guys can download it on Android, you can download it on iOS. What I can do is, or you can even live test it, which requires like an app on your phone. So once you're done with it, I'm just going to test if it looks like great on my phone, because it's looking really weird. Sometimes it does based on this, and I'm just going to probably just change few things here just in case, like probably make the width of poster instead of 90/80 so it looks different, and then let's see what happens. Oh wow, it became 8. Okay, cool. And we need to go to code, so I'm just not going to fuss over how is it looking in the preview mode. Instead, I'm going to test it on phone. I would really encourage you guys to go and do it as well. And how about let's code, so I'm able to show it to you guys. Yeah, so I'm going to go to blocks part, guys, and here everything's empty, right? So the first thing, it's very simple, right? The code for this is like super simple. The first thing that I want to do is just say that when I click on a button on play song, then just let the song start. And when I click on stop song, let it stop. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly click on play song. I'm going to say when play song clicked. Yeah, and let's just go to sound, because maybe I'll get something here. And what do I see? Oh yeah, sound 1 play. Cool. So see what's happening here. It says that when play sound 6, sound 1 play. Now there are other stuff here, right? There are other things here. I'm just going to quickly explain it to you guys. Right now, in the interest of time, I'm not going to explore them, but I'll tell you what happens here. I'll give you some ideas for you guys to try out, right? So it says that when play song, the buttons clicked, let sound 1 be played, right? Which sort of makes me feel like maybe we should rename sound as well. Let's see if we can do that. And I've clicked on it, and yeah, we can. And we haven't even uploaded the song file, so I'm just going to say Believer by Imagine Dragon. I really like this, and let's just see if I can upload the source file here. So I'm going to upload it. Yeah, here it is. So while it's getting uploaded, I need to also fix a volume for it. So let me just see. Is it uploaded? Yeah, I think it has. And I'm just going to fix the volume to 60. Yeah, and yeah, I'm just going to choose it. Okay, awesome. Here I also feel like on slider I should change, since I've fixed a volume, like a average volume to 50. I'm just going to keep minimum to 10, 0 and maximum to 100. So this like tells me my minimum value of slider is something and maximum value of slider is something. Just like on your phone, if you just do volume up, volume down, you'll come to know. Cool. Let's go back to blocks, and now I have here Believer, Imagine Dragons. Okay, so what it says is that if the song is done, right, if I'm done with the song, then what can I do? You can just add a label here and a notification which says play next song, or the song is done. So right now I'm just going to keep it like blank. Okay, let's go to the next part, and the same thing, I'm just going to say when song stop. When I click on a stop song, then I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to say song stop. Guys, as you can see, you also have options for resume, and you can have options for play. So imagine all the buttons you can actually sort of add. And I am going to go to slider, and I'm going to say that something on volume slider. What happens here is I'm just going to say that just change the volume of this. I would say set the volume to the value. Cool. So what it says that every time I am changing the slider volume, if my value is at 60, then set the volume, the level, like the sounds volume to 60, and so on, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just ensuring that whatever is the slider's volume, the sound also picks up that volume. Okay, so let's go to design. Guys, I'm really hoping that it works on the preview part. If it doesn't, then I'll share because right now Thunkable is giving me some sort of like an error. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly share the link with you guys later in the description, and you guys can test it and also install it on your phone. Okay, because I'll try and live test it on my phone. But while we do this, I am going to quickly give you guys like a quiz, the next quiz question. The first quiz question was that rows are help for horizontal arrangement. What do I use for what, like to have something up and down? My next question is that what is the name of the component, because now I've renamed all the components, right? So what was the original name of the component which I have used for volume control? Yeah, I've been saying it a lot guys. It's like a very simple question, but you have to remember it. I've said that component a lot, and I'm no more going to say it, right? I'm just going to call it volume control. So what was the name of the component, the original name of the component that I used for volume control? Okay, so that's like a second question, and let me try and test it in preview. Please, Thunkable, don't let me down. I think it's gonna let me down. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so you know what guys, I think we can just do like a live test thing, because since it's not even adjusting to the preview mode, I can see how it's not going to work. But I'll just publish it and I'll share the link with you guys in description. In the meantime, we are going to quickly go through what all did we do today, and I'm going to tell you the third question before I wrap it up. I already have like so many answers for the volume control question. So guys, So the first question, guys, again, just a last sort of a chance to help you guys understand. The first question was that if I want to play something side by side, I use row. What do I use to play something top and bottom? The second question would be what was the name of the original component that I used for volume control? And the third question is going to be what exactly, so if I want to create a music app, what invisible component do I use? Yeah, so which invisible component do I use if I want to create a music app? Again, that component's there on the screen and I used it, so you guys just try and remember what was the name of that component and add it here. Okay, so guys, while I'm testing it on the live and we are already sort of we are done with our time, I am going to request all of you guys to just quickly go and check out complete this project and test it on Thunkable, test it on your mobile phone, and share whatever your APKs are or whatever are your links on the comments. You can also share it on the Discord community, guys, where I'm going to start being active. Anshul sir is already there, and there are like so many other super coders from Camp K12 who discuss about coding and other stuff and help each other with projects. One more exciting thing is our Uno Coder competition, guys. What exactly is it? And I'm going to participate in it using this project only. Our Uno Coder competition version 2 is here. You have a chance to win exciting prizes. If you go to camk12.com/unocoder, you'll get to see what all can you win. All you have to do is submit your exciting projects, and the more likes that you get for those projects and the more visibility that you get for the projects, you will be like, you'll keep rising up on the leaderboard and you'll end up getting something super awesome. So the last time we had a lot of responses and all the kids from the community went crazy, so we want you guys also to try it again. And please do it. So guys, this is it. Thank you so much for joining Camp K12, and I will see you guys next time. See you soon. Thank you.